So last week, as part of our remembrance of the Holocaust, I went to a special screening of the Slovakian film The Hungarian Dressmaker. This World War II era drama concerns the dressmaker Marika, who is from Hungary but has to emigrate to Slovakia in order to protect herself. During the film, she hides a Jewish boy to prevent him from being captured by the Nazis. The Hungarian Dressmaker was Slovakia's official submission for the 97th Academy Award for Best International Feature Film. However, it did not make that final 15 shortlist. There's been a lot of films that have portrayed World War II and the horrific situation of the Nazis and the Holocaust. However, it does feel that sometimes these films can be quite generic and it doesn't add anything new to our learning or demonstrate it in new or interesting ways. And in the worst case scenarios, creates the thrill of an action film based around the horrific situation Nazis put on a lot of Europe. The real test for whether a World War II era film is successful is the way it portrays the events of the Holocaust or the Nazis or the war itself. It needs to bring something original and fresh to the film without over sensationalizing the storyline, because we have to remember the horrific situations that happened and must learn the lessons rather than see it as a form of entertainment. I would say that Hungarian Dressmaker is semi-successful in providing something new and interesting to the World War II era style film. While it does tread familiar ground in terms of the storyline and narrative, however, the fact it's based on real life situations, as well as providing us, especially those who are not from Slovakia, the history of the area and our understanding of the different relationships between Hungarian, Slovakians and Czech people. I think there's something new here just in the narrative alone. But for me, the real success of The Hungarian Dressmaker is the way it captures the story through its cinematography. At moments, you have the visions that feel like old photos, but then it will cut to a more documentary style portrayal with a sort of handheld camera jerkiness to it to really indicate the stress and difficulty the characters are going through. But there's also moments where it cuts to a very colourful insect, providing us with what could this mean, the symbolism of that insect. Is it a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, or is it something else? And it plays with the visuals that it's offering. And the poster itself, I have to be honest, looked like it was going to be very generic, but actually it really elevated the story through the visual storytelling. It's certainly not a flawless film, and it felt very familiar in terms of the territory it was covering. However, it was so beautiful and visually appealing and provided me with new information about the history of World War II. So for that reason, I'm going to mark it 3.5 out of 5. As I said before, this was Slovakia's official Oscar submission and it was not shortlisted. And to be honest, I'm not necessarily surprised because I feel there's stronger titles and this did have an element of familiarity to it that perhaps doesn't distinguish it enough from other films. Slovakia have never had a film shortlisted or nominated for the Oscars as an independent country. However, if you go back to 1966, a Slovak language film called The Shop on the Main Street won the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film. And I suppose you could say that is Slovakia's only success. However, it was made during the Czechoslovakia period. So if you like this video and want to see more of the race for Best International Feature Film Academy Award, or just want to hear reviews of world cinema, please do subscribe to my YouTube and TikTok channels, Global Film Pool, where you can find different reviews and my takes on who will win Best International Feature Film Academy Award. And if you want to like this video, share it with your friends and write in the comments below, have you seen The Hungarian Dressmaker and what did you think? And which are the most powerful Holocaust themed films have you seen that you would recommend?